Hello and welcome on 360 Sport on Trust TV. I am Adini Ajishafe. It's time to talk about sporting activities that happened over the weekend. Well, we start from the home scene where the Realtors Cup, actually, the Rowdy match, that is the Realtors retreat match that happened at the Old Parade Ground in Abuja. At the Old Parade Ground here, where a lot of lovers of football actually participated in that game. 25 different entities gathered together to enjoy football at the Realtors Cup there. Well, by the second quarter of 2022, the Realtors Cup will be coming up, while all the participants are really so happy to be able to participate in that particular competition. The Realtors Cup is actually organized to see how they can at least play to curb the collapsing of building in Nigeria. That actually took place in Abuja at the Old Parade Ground. Still talking about sport now. Quickly, we look at the fact that the beach soccer event that took place in Kaduna, precisely at the Ahmadu Bello Sand Beach Competition Center there, where different teams actually participated, has ended in Kaduna. A lot of games were actually done, were actually carried out, but as it is, the teams that won the competition there, you just have to give it up to the team that did so well. Kakuri Academy, beach soccer team, they did well. Imagine first runner up, while Morning Stars BSC also did well. Well, the champions was Sport Consort beach soccer team. They did so well by emerging overall champions. Morning Stars beach soccer team were also part of it, and Best Beach Soccer team was there to also play in that particular beach soccer competition in Kaduna State. Good one there. A lot of beach soccer stars were able to showcase their talent in this particular encounter. Well, from there, we move straight to talk about MPFL, Nigerian Professional Football League. As it has happened over the weekend, a lot of matches was played here in Nigeria. Well, the good thing is that some teams won, some teams drew, and some actually lost. Starting from the MFM against Remo Stars ended in favor of Remo Stars, the newcomer in the MPFL, and they won that game 2-0 over there in Lagos. Talking about the MPFL, the matches that actually happened. Well, as it is, we'll also look at other matches that happened, where Aqua United defeated Kano Pillars by 3-0 to win that particular encounter. Good one for Aqua United there. They were able to win. And we also have the clip concerning that match between Kano Pillars and Aqua United for you to have a feel of what happened in Uyo. Hello, it's good to have you back. Talking about sports 360 here. Well, we just quickly have to look at the activities in the MPFL, where a lot of matches were played, but a lot of teams also doing the business were winning and also drawing. Well, joining me to talk about the MPFL on this hour is Abdulaziz from Kano, who will be giving us more details concerning MPFL, and also alongside Jesse Adams, who will also be joining us in Lafayette to talk about the Nigerian Professional Football League. Good to have you, Abdulaziz. Abdulaziz, are you there? Abdulaziz, we are talking MPFL. If you're out there, let's quickly look at the matches that involve Aqua United versus Kano Pillars. That match actually ended 3-0 in favor of Aqua United. 3-0. How did you feel looking at the fact that Kano Pillars went to Uyo and they lost that game by 3-0? If Abdulaziz is still not hearing us well there, we're talking about the MPFL, where different matches will actually play over the weekend. Well, it was a good one for Shooting Stars as they went to Gombe. They play 0-0 in that particular encounter. Not also forgetting the fact that Nasarawa United, they were able to hold their own. It was a goal rush, 3-3 against Atlan in Owerri at the Dan Ayam Stadium. Abdulaziz, are you with us now? Okay, well, it's as if a signal is not really working there. Well, we quickly talk about the other matches now, where matches that was played in the match day 1 of the MPFL, Nigerian Professional Football League, where Aqua United won 3-0 against Kano Pillars. You just saw the clip there. It was a match that a lot of Kano Pillar fans are not happy about because of that particular loss. Well, according to their coach, he said they lost to Aqua because of lack of technical ability from his players. Well, that's football. And also, Shooting Stars coach also saying that his team drew that game against Gombe due to the fact that they were fatigued. That's why they could not win. They would have won that game. So many matches were played in Nigeria over the weekend in the match day 1. It was the beginning of the MPFL. A lot of people were waiting. What's going to happen? Will you see the light of the day? MFM against Raymond Stars, they were able to open the log, but it was Raymond Stars that won that game by 2-0 as they were able to silence the more experienced MFM coach Benga Gubote was able to get two goals and 3 points at the expense of MFM, where Coach Chola Balogun actually lost that particular encounter. Well, good one for all the other teams that also play. Niger Tornadoes, they defeated Plateau United, courtesy of that goal scored by Kabiru, giving them the chance to win by a lone goal. And you just also have to give it up to teams that did so well in the competition, like Kwara United. Kwara United winning 3-0 as they were able to win that game also. Good one there. Talking about the Nigerian Professional Football League. Still looking at the fact that Abdulaziz from Kano is joining us. Also, Jesse Adams from Lafayette. Jesse Adams, if you are there, let's have you. Hello, Jesse. Jesse, are you there? Okay, audio, we have little audio technical issues there. We are sorry for that. We'll quickly be looking at the MPFL. We've been talking concerning that earlier. Matches were played, about 9 matches. Eyimba International also, they did well by winning their game against Abia Warriors in an Oriental derby, even though they couldn't travel to play against Al Ittihad in the CAF Confederation. And also right now they are out due to the fact that Al Ittihad insisted that as soon as they will not shift the date of the CAF Confederation. Right now, Eyimba actually took solace in playing the MPFL and they won their game 2-1 against Abia Warriors in Oriental Derby. They are talking about the Nigerian Professional Football League match day 1 that took place here in Nigeria. We just have to look at all the matches. We just saw the Aqua United against Kano Pillars there. Kano Pillars tried their best, but it wasn't to be, as Aqua United was able to score 1, 2, 3 goals in that particular match. Still talking about the MPFL now. Match day 2 will be coming up, and the teams are now rearing to go as they have actually been backed in the league. They faced it. Now they just have to prepare ahead of the other matches that will be coming up in the MPFL. Well, still looking at if we can get our connection to Abdulaziz in Kano and also JC Adams for us to have a little analysis concerning those games quickly. Abdulaziz, are you still there? Okay, now we move away from those results that we have just actually showcased. We move straight to talk about, earlier on, we talked about Realtors Cup. Realtors Cup happened here in Abuja, where the Realtors match was actually played for fun. 25 companies coming together to play in the tournament. The event that we had the Realtors Cup that will be coming up in the second quarter of 2022. Well, as it is, all the matches that was played there, well, with the support of other companies, Trust TV was also part of that particular competition. Well, as it is, the Realtors retreat match, Heras Realtors Cup in Abuja, it was a fun-loving stars of football that actually gathered there, from different companies. They were able to come together to see how that particular competition will come to play. Well, right now, as we speak, the Realtors will be planning to play their tournament in 2022, but this has been the headliner for that particular competition. We also talk about a big soccer competition that took place in Kaduna, where about 8 teams participated in the beach tournament over there in Kaduna, where Sports Academy was able to win, Sports Council rather, they were able to win that particular competition. Imagine as overall champion. Kakuri Academy came second. You have Morning Stars also participating, and best beach soccer team took 4th position over there in Kaduna. And quickly now we move away from talking about the beach soccer and also the Realtors Cup. We quickly look at the English Premier League. A lot of matches were played over the weekend in the English Premier League, as we just have to look at all the matches that happened over there. Well, a good one between Tottenham and Liverpool. It ended 2-2 draw. Liverpool tried their best. They traveled to London and they were able to hold their own. Good one from Harry Kane and also Son Heung-min, who scored those goals. You just have to give it up to Jota, the man that always gets on the scorer sheet for Liverpool. Well, between Chelsea and Wolverhampton Wanderers, it ended 0-0. They wanted to appeal that particular match should be shifted, but the league body refused. And Manchester City, it was a walloping against Newcastle United 4-0. And you have Arsenal defeating Leeds United by 4-1. Saka, and just have to give it up to Ross Smith, who also did well there. Martinelli, all these players showing their talent for Arsenal against Leeds United 4-1. It ended there. Good one for Arsenal. They are really bouncing, try to see how they can get their loss better in the English Premier League. But you just have to give it up to Manchester City, the team that did so well, walloping Newcastle United. And right now, they've also broke record by at least imagine as a team that has have much more points and also winning more matches in the English Premier League for this season so far. Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola is saying, well, they were lucky. Despite the fact that they won that game, he said they were lucky. Well, for the way it is, nobody saw that particular game as being lucky. They won 4-0 convincingly, but yet Guardiola, with his Minds Games plan, is always with a Minds Game plan there. But they were able to win 4-0, and they did so well. Good one for Manchester City, Arsenal, and also you have to look at Liverpool sharing the sport against Tottenham Hotspur in the Battle of London, the biggest match that actually happened over the weekend there in the English Premier League. As it stands, Man City are still topping that league table. They are not resting on their oars at all, and Liverpool are also racing behind them, not forgetting Chelsea and all other teams over there in the English Premier League. I have to give it up to Arsenal. They are really bouncing back. Arteta is doing the business well. Now we quickly look at Spanish La Liga matches that we actually play over the weekend. A lot of matches happen in La Liga over the weekend, and we quickly look at those matches as we talk about Real Madrid against Cadiz. Cadiz seems to be having a particular key to the door of Real Madrid. Last season, they pipped them, they defeated them at the Santiago Bernabeu, and this season also, they have to play to a goalless draw between Real Madrid and Cadiz. That game ended in a draw, and Real Madrid are looking at how come that Cadiz are beginning to become a thorn in the flesh of the Santiago Bernabeu-based Real Madrid team. Well, that's a good one coming from Cadiz, as they were able to hold their own against Real Madrid. There we have other teams where Sevilla did well by defeating Atletico Madrid 2-1. It was the biggest match in the La Liga Santander over the weekend. Well, Sevilla, knowing how to do the business, they were able to dislodge Atletico Madrid, despite the fact that Diego Simeone and his lads were battle ready, but it was not good enough as they lost that particular encounter there. A lot of matches over there in the La Liga Santander. Barcelona also, they tried their best in their own game. A lot of matches. Also talking about the Bundesliga matches that were played. Bayern Munich are running away with the league right now because of the fact that they also did well over the weekend, winning their match and their encounter. While the others like Borussia Dortmund, Bayer Leverkusen, Freiburg also did a good business of winning their games in the German Bundesliga. Nigerian star Taiwo Awoniyi did not score for his team, but his team was able to win their game. Talking about Union Berlin in their own match that was played in the German Bundesliga. Well, there was no match in the French Ligue 1, but at least action was on concerning English Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, and not forgetting German Bundesliga. But now in the Serie A, Juventus also did well by winning their game against Salernitana. They were able to silence them 2-0. Good one for Juventus, looking at the fact that Morata, their main man, was also there to showcase his talent. Inter Milan are back to the top of the table, upstaging AC Milan and Napoli. Right now, Inter Milan are really making statement. The battle over there in the Serie A is really getting interesting. Well, one time ago, it was Napoli topping, but now Inter Milan, they upstage AC Milan in the competition. They are talking about Italia Serie A. AS Roma, they were able to do it well. This time around, Jose Mourinho was smiling. At least his lads were able to do well concerning that particular match that they won. Good one for Jose Mourinho and his entire team, AS Roma. Not forgetting the fact that Napoli tried their best. Also, the big one in Italia Serie A over the weekend. So many matches, but our focus is on Nigerian Professional Football League, where the first matches were played across different stadia in Nigeria, being Ilorin, Akwa United home, that is in Uyo, and also not forgetting Heartland in Owerri, where they also play against Nasarawa United. It ended 3-3 there in that particular game. It was a goals rush, 6-goal thriller in that particular game between Nasarawa United and Heartland of Owerri. You just have to give it up to Enyimba International, despite the fact that they could not move to play against Al Ittihad in the CAF Confederation and the pain of losing out in the CAF Confederation. Despite winning the second leg 2-0, they are out from the CAF Confederation right now due to the fact that Al Ittihad refused to accept that they should shift that particular game. Right now, it happened. Well, still talking about the MPFL, Enyimba won their game 2-1 against Abia Warriors. We've been giving you all the results that happened in the MPFL and still looking at all the matches. Well, today, Sunshine Stars will be playing against Wiki Tourist. In another match that become, no, they couldn't play their match over there in Ijebu due to some issues there. Well, that match will be coming up today between Sunshine Stars of Akure. Now they play in Ijebu against Wiki Tourist of Bauchi. A particular issue came up between Katsina United and Rangers. Rangers won that game, but according to the news filtering in, that Katsina United they held the Rangers team or stay, according to a particular news that came out. But right now, Katsina United management are saying they will sue the journalists that actually released the particular story, because there was nothing like that happened. Is a back and front issue right now. Some people say Rangers are saying they were held hostage for like 30 minutes, while Katsina United are saying no, nothing of such happened. Well, as it is, we just hope that we get it right in the MPFL. Well, if we can still try one more time to see if we still have our contributors from Lafia and also. Okay, now we quickly look at the fact that Kwara United did well. They won Dakada 3-0. Good one for Kwara United. Enyimba International 2-1 against Abia Warriors. O.C. Martins scoring for, talking about Katsina United against Rangers. It ended 2-1 in favor of Rangers. They won 2-1 where Uwobodo actually scored. And you have Uwobodo and O.C. Martins scoring for Rangers, while Mustafa scored for Katsina United. And that particular match is is generating a lot of issues right now because both teams, Rangers are saying they were hosted, they were actually being hostile at, while Kaduna are saying nothing of such happened. We'll wait to hear from the league management company what they will say concerning that particular event over there in Kaduna. Still talking about the MPFL, well, we look at Lobby against Rivers ended 1-0 draw there in Upper Aku Stadium in Makurdi. Good one. Rivers United getting at least to get 1 point against Lobby Stars of Makurdi. Those are the fixtures as it went down in the results rather as it went down in the MPFL match day 1 for Nigerian League. Good one there. At least we just have to celebrate our own. At least finally it has started, and we hope that we have to see more concerning the league. Well, if you are just joining us, we've been talking on 360 Sport concerning activities in the world of Nigerian Professional Football League. Earlier on, we've talked about the Realtors Cup, not forgetting the big soccer event that happened in Kaduna, also taking on the English Premier League and La Liga. That does it on 360 Sport for this hour. I am Adeni Ajishafe. Thanks for watching.